master the multiplication tables without memorizing. The backbone is the 5's column. Every table has its own formula. This is the 5. We know it's 40. Where did the 40 come from? We took the 8 and found its half. Half of 8 is 4. And if we add a 0, it's 40. So if it's 5 times 6, it's 30, right? But the 30 comes from taking the 6 and finding its half. Half of 6 is 3, and with a 0 next to it, 30. 5 times 26 is 130. Half of 26 is 13, and with the 0 next to it, 130. 420. Half of 84 is 42, and with a little 0, 420. 5 times 66. Half of 66, and the number 0, let's see, exactly, 330. 5 times 48. Half of 48 with the 0, 240. Every Wednesday at 7 in the evening, Colombian time, I'm giving a free online lecture for anyone who wants to participate. You can send me a WhatsApp message and I'll reserve your spot. It's called How to Boost Your Brain to Improve at Work, in Studies, and to Fall in Love with Math, a comprehensive guide, and I'm complementing it with my channel, Academia Jaime Garcia, where I share related content. These are my works for your reference to supplement the techniques I give you. They are booklets with addition and subtraction exercises. This one is so you can master the multiplication tables, not just from 1 to 10, but from 1 to 100. If your child has difficulty with addition, subtraction, or doing operations, I can train them and you can write to me on WhatsApp. These are my books. And there's a special course so your children can master the multiplication tables, or there are also adults who don't know the multiplication tables. So the technique is available. I insist it's not about memorization, but about applying formulas. I regularly deliver lectures at various universities, different schools, as well as companies on a range of topics. Now, since you already know the formula for the result, try to do it in less than a second. What is 5 times 68? 340. Multiply 5 by 22. 110. The answer is, what is the product of 5 multiplied by 88? 440. And 5 times 14? 70. 5 times 62? 310. Very good. That is correct. And here the answer is 220. In this particular case, the number we are referring to is 320. 5 times 82. Exactly 410. Can you please tell me or help me figure out how much the result is when you multiply the number 5 by the number 18? In other words, what is 5 times 18? What does that equal? 90. 5 times 28. 140. Alright, now when the number is odd. Numbers are nice, and there are easy numbers and difficult numbers. The easy numbers are the even numbers, and the difficult ones are the odd numbers. But when it's difficult, the first step is to make it easy. That is, turn it into an even number. If you're going to multiply 5 by 29, we subtract 1 from 29. When the number is odd, if you subtract 1 from it, the result will automatically become an even number, because subtracting 1 from any odd number always gives you an even number. For example, if you take 29, which is odd, and subtract 1, you get 28, which is even. Half of 28 is 14. And in this case, you don't add a 0, but instead you add a 5. When the number is even, you add a 0, and if the number is odd, you add a 5. Keep that in mind. Subtract 1 from 47. 46, half of 46, 23, and we put the 5 next to it. 5 times 47 equals 235. Subtract 1. 82. Half of 82 and the 5 next to it. So it would be 415. Half of 82 is 41. And the 5, 815. Now do it on your own. After carefully reviewing all the relevant information and thoroughly analyzing the data, we are now ready to present the result, 115. And how much exactly do you get here? $445. And how much is 5 times 41? $205. And 5 times 65, could you tell me? $325. Here is the result. This is the final outcome that has been achieved after following all the necessary steps and completing the process as described. On the first Saturday and the first Sunday of every month, I personally teach a comprehensive 2-day course. What topics do I usually talk about? One is how to approach a math problem. Another example is having a calculator right there in your hands so that you can quickly and easily multiply numbers instantly, just as fast as a real calculator would allow you to do at the speed of a calculator. And the other is about memory, so you can truly master or carefully memorize all of the countries and their respective capitals located throughout the Americas. The course has a small fee, which is actually much less than what you might be thinking or expecting. This fee helps cover the cost of the materials provided, including the exercise booklets. There are booklets for practicing addition and subtraction, which are very helpful for building foundational math skills. In addition to those, there is also a separate booklet that focuses specifically on the multiplication tables. This particular booklet contains my own works and methods designed to make learning multiplication easier and more effective. One of the most important things I offer is a comprehensive diploma course, which has been carefully designed to be suitable for every member of the family, regardless of age or background. This course is intended to bring the whole family together in learning and growth.